Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Bobbie. This is Bobbie Reads. I am a tarot card reader and medium, and today I have a reading for all of the Pisces out there. So this is going to be a reading for Pisces for May 30th, 2024 through June 30th, 2024. So let's get into it. I began by meditating and pulling some cards for you, Pisces, to just kind of get into the energy of your reading prior to sitting down and actually starting this reading. So we're going to go ahead and start with those cards. So the first card we have is an archetype card. This is going to be kind of the feeling or the theme of this time between May 30th and June 30th, 2024. And the card that you received was the Offering. It is time right now for you to either give something or give up something, but you need to make a sacrifice. There's something in your life that you are needing to give or give up. So it might be something like there might be a habit that it's time for you to give up. There might be something that you need to give to. So perhaps your closet is like full of clothes and you need to go through and get rid of them. And how about donating them to a homeless shelter or a place for clothes for people who are in need, something like that. Okay. So there's some kind of sacrifice that you're needing to make during this time period. Then we're going to move on to the tarot. And the first card we have for you is the Ace of Coins. So the Ace of Coins is fantastic. It's saying whatever it is that you're wanting to get going, it's going to be here. So if you're looking for a new opportunity, if you're looking to move, if you're looking for a new job, if you're looking for stability, this card is saying all of this is being offered to you. Okay, so it's this really great time. It's a really good start. You could be offered a new job too. Sometimes that Ace of Coins is an offer of money, so work, something like that, a business arrangement. But your money situation is, if it's not solid, it's going to be solid. You're going to have all of these opportunities if you're not seeing them already. The next card we have is the King of Swords. The King of Swords is very direct, okay? The King of Swords says use your mind, think critically. From May 30th to June 30th, 2024, it's going to be really important that you are putting in the thought and the critical thinking in regards to everything that you're working with this month, okay? The next card that we have for you is the Three of Coins reversed. So Three of Coins reversed can be this struggle of not feeling fulfilled or passionate in your work. Okay, it might feel like it's a struggle, or you're having a hard time motivating, or maybe you're not feeling fulfilled in whatever it is you're doing. So this might be a very good time for you, Pisces, to spend time really thinking about what it is that you're doing for work or for your livelihood, and see if you need to make any changes. Is there something that you can do to be more fulfilled? And maybe it's not a complete job shift, but maybe it's just changing certain aspects of what it is that you are doing, okay? So for instance, let's say that you are doing the hardest job of all, which is a stay-at-home mom. So let's say that that's your job, but you're not feeling fulfilled. Well, obviously, you're probably not going to go find a different job and just, So what could you do in that situation to make the work more fulfilling? That's already a really fulfilling job, but let's say you're just getting tired of it, right? Okay, so what can you do to change your situation? What would be more enjoyable? Do you enjoy reading? Can you incorporate some type of reading into your day? How about taking your children to the library for a story time? So it's like that kind of stuff, okay? So even if this is a work-related thing, let's say you're working and you can't just leave your job, is there something you can do at your job to make your work more fulfilling? Is there a committee that you can be on that you're passionate about? Is there some kind of a group that you can join? Is there things like that? So and you have this King of Swords, which is this very creative thinking, this really well thought out way of seeing things. And so you're going to have very, very clear thinking, which is going to be really good for you right now as you're working through this Three of Coins or Three of Pentacles energy, because you might not be feeling fulfilled. And it could even just be something as simple as changing your perspective. Okay, so maybe nothing needs to change other than mindset. So just some things to keep in mind. And then the last pre-shuffled card I pulled for you is the Devil card in reverse. So when the Devil card is in reverse, it's one of the few cards that its reversal is better than its upright. So when we see the Devil reverse, there's probably a decision you're going to have to make that if you don't already know about the decision, as soon as you know about it, you're going to be stressing out. And you may already know what decision I'm talking about. There's some decision you have to make, and it's causing stress because you feel like it's going to be a really hard decision. When we see the Devil reversed, it tells us that whatever decision it is that you have to make that you feel like is going to be a tough decision, it's actually going to end up being a much easier decision than what you had anticipated. Okay? So it's actually a really good card in this reading because it's telling you, if you do have to make some choices during this time, this May 30th to June 30th, 2024, just know that even if it seems like a difficult choice, it's going to end up being so much easier than you thought it was going to be. Okay, so let's get some other cards and get some clarification. All right, my Pisces? All right, so let's start with the bottom of the deck energy. We have Justice reversed. So this bottom of the deck energy, I'm not going to lay this down. I'm actually going to put this back into our deck. But this Justice, this is feeling out of balance. So is there something that's creating this lack of balance in your life? I feel like it's this Three of Coins. So it's probably what you're doing for work. Yeah, I do. I really feel like this is much more to do with work because we have so much thoughts and ideas, pentacles. So I do feel like this is work. You also might feel like you are not being treated fairly. Okay. So there could be feelings of not feeling treated fairly, not really loving what you're doing right now, not really loving your circumstances, kind of feeling like it's mundane and it's just like blah, like another day of this like blahness, you know, kind of like Groundhog's Day where you're just kind of living the same existence over and over. So the next card we have for you is the Strength card. So the Strength card is here to remind you to find this balance between strength and compassion. Okay? It's finding this gentle way of being strong. So in this card, we see this woman and she is gently taking her hands and just gently closing the lion's mouth. And the lion's looking up at her, just kind of like, oh, okay, this is what we're doing. So it's reminding you that to use that strength energy. We have the number 8. So let's watch our numbers. We have a 1, 3, 8, 15. This can also be Leo energy. Okay. But you're going through this struggle, right? Of feeling sort of, you know, maybe not completely satisfied. We saw that Justice reverse. You might be feeling like, you know, things aren't fair. But it's important that when you are reacting, that you are coming from this place of the Strength card, which is that very controlled, very calm strength. Okay? So that's something that's coming up for you. Okay, let's get some clarification on this Ace of Coins, shall we? What is this Ace of Coins? What is this? Is there an offer? Is it stability? What's going on here? Let's get clarification on our Ace of Coins. Oh, that's way too many. What do we have for our Ace of Coins for clarification? Okay, so we have the Devil card. So you have the Devil card in here twice. You have it here reversed and you have it here upright. So Devil energy that's coming through is this energy of not being happy, not being fulfilled, maybe feeling trapped. So we have these people and they're chained. This could be toxic traits. So there could be a toxic trait that you have right now, Pisces, that it's time to release. And we had this card here that we started off with, the offering card, which is essentially a card of sacrifice, sacrificing something. So is there something that you're holding on to? Because we have it here 2 times. Is there some kind of a toxic thing, trait, habit, relationship, career, something? There's something toxic in your life that you should probably work on releasing. And this very, very well could be what you need to offer up, because it's not helping you out. It's not for your better, it's not for your higher good. But the tarot is being very adamant that you see this. And that's why you've gotten that card 2 times. Looking at this Devil card, we were asking for clarification on this Ace of Coins. So perhaps this offer, or this better, this stability, this abundance that the Ace of Coins brings in, perhaps it comes in on the tails of something else being released. Okay, so again, just look around. Is there something toxic, something negative that you can release that's going to better your position? It's going to better your financial position. Let's get more clarification here on this Ace of Coins. If you know what your toxic trait is, Pisces, what I'm talking about here, I want you to drop a little devil emoji down in the comment section. I want to see how many people know what they're battling. So we have the Page of Cups. This is water energy. This is good. This is your energy, Pisces. The Page of Cups represents being around good people, having good social interactions, being around like-minded people. This is a really good card for potentially a new job offer or meeting new people, being included in new things, new opportunities, new groups. So this ties in really beautifully, again, with this Ace of Coins that we have, or the Ace of Pentacles. By giving up something and by releasing something, it opens you up to not only financial opportunities and abundance, but also opportunities for abundance in relationships with other people. And this could be love, or this could literally just be friendships. So if you are single, this could be some love coming in, but this could also be friendships coming in, new coworkers, a new kind of a community of people for you so that you feel support. Okay. All right, Pisces, let's go on to this King of Swords. So we'll remember our King of Swords was the using our critical thinking and sharp mindset this month from May 30th to June 30th, 2024. What other clarifying cards can we get here? Okay, so we have the Two of Pentacles. So making a decision. Okay. And again, I feel like this is definitely work energy because it's this Pentacles, this earth energy, but you do have a decision to make. We know you have a decision to make because of this Devil card reverse. So we know that the decision is going to be much easier than you thought that it was going to be. But this King of Swords is here for you to help you with this Two of Pentacles, to help you make the decision, because there is a decision coming up. And I feel like the decision that you're going to have to make is going to be either in the first or second week of this reading time. So really the very tail end of May and then the first 2 weeks of June. I feel like that's going to be the time frame of when you're going to have to make this decision. Now, this is a general reading, so it's not always going to fit everyone. And take what resonates and leave what doesn't resonate. But for timing, I do believe that we're looking at the first 2 weeks of June for that decision that you're going to have to make. And can we get more clarification on our King of Swords and our Two of Pentacles for our Pisces? May 30th to June 30th. Okay. So losing sleep, stressing out. This decision is really weighing heavily on you. You're having sleepless nights. You're just battling whatever this is. I feel like you're going back and forth in your mind as to, should I do this? Should I do that? Should I do this? Should I do that? But rely on your critical thinking, okay? If you need to make a list of pros and cons, then that's something you should definitely do. But I think you really need to rely on your critical thinking. I don't think that this is something where you need to look outside of yourself for advice. I do feel like you're going to be able to come up with the answer yourself, just by, using your own, your own thinking. You're going to be able to process this. And I want to apologize. If you guys hear squeaking in the background, it's my puppies. Every time I try to film, they decide they want to play. So if you hear squeaking, apologies, just ignore it. But going back to this, remember, we started off this reading with the strength card popping out. So that strength card reminds you that you have the strength to handle this, okay? And we know that the decision is not going to be as difficult as you think it is. So, we're losing sleep here. Don't lose sleep. Okay, just rely on your, rely on what it is, your clear thinking skills. Rely on your reason and your intuition. I wouldn't be surprised if you end up with the High Priestess card, because that's the card of relying on your intuition. Okay, let's get some clarification for the Three of Coins here. So we have this Three of Coins, feeling kind of uncomfortable, maybe feeling stuck, not feeling fulfilled. Can we get some clarification on the Three of Coins? Okay, so we have this Ace of Swords coming in for you, Pisces. Ace of Swords is this immediate change for the good, okay? So you're not going to be stuck in this Three of Coins energy for very long at all, because we have this Ace of Swords coming through and it's giving you this great new opportunity. So just know that, it's like this feeling stuck and losing sleep and being so stressed out. And the cards are saying, listen, new opportunities are coming through. All right. We have this Ace of Swords. We also have this Page of Cups. That's an offering. We know that the decision is not going to be as difficult as you think it is, and you have your own strength to rely on. Okay. So I feel like, this is going to resolve itself. This feeling of not feeling fulfilled, I think that that's going to come to an end really quickly. Again, you're going to make the right decision that's going to put you in a different place for yourself. Let's get some clarification on this Devil card reversed in regards to the decision that you have coming up. Can we get some clarification on the Devil reversed? Some clarification for the Devil reversed. Okay, so we have the King of Swords reversed. The King of Swords reversed is, again, putting pressure on yourself. So I just feel like there's so much pressure, Pisces, that you're putting on yourself, okay? We see that here with the King of Swords reversed. We see that here with the Nine of Swords. So there's just a lot of pressure that you're feeling right now. And I feel like it's becoming just almost too much, okay? Let's get some advice for you. So Tarot and Universe, what advice do we have for our Pisces for this month on moving through this? Okay, so the Two of Swords, this is, you have a decision to make. Obviously, we know you have a decision to make. This is saying, if you take off the blindfold, you can use the swords, cut off the blindfold, and that way you're not making a blind decision. So don't put your head in the sand and just kind of pick. This is going to force you to remove the blindfold and to make the correct decision, but you're going to make the correct decision. Okay, I want to switch up the deck we're using, and I want to switch to this Queen of the Moon Oracle. Okay, so what other messages do we have for Pisces, May 30th through June 30th, 2024? Like this one too. Okay, so we have 33 and 11. Look at this. We have doubles. 30. That is crazy to get a 33 and an 11. So we have blossoming and we have fear. Okay, so the fear keeps coming up. This indecisiveness, this stress, this is fear right here. There's a lot of fear going on, Pisces. A lot of fear. But while you're feeling this fear, okay, so you're feeling this fear, everything's kind of going crazy, but within you is this protected, kind of hibernating little being that's kind of pulling within. So externally, it's kind of this chaos, and internally, you've completely pulled yourself within. And a lot of people do that. That's like definitely a protective mechanism that we have. And I think that that's okay, because if you look at this, this is almost like an egg or a seed. And the other card that we have is this blossoming, this flower moon. So by taking this time to recharge and to go within yourself, it's allowing you to rebuild up your strength and allow you to then come out of this and blossom. You're going to come out of this amazing. Okay. There is just so much beauty and abundance, especially with this Ace of Coins card. There's so much good coming in. But we have to release the fear. Is the fear the thing that you're holding on to, that you need to offer up? Is there something going on with that, my Pisces, that that is holding you back? So fear is an interesting thing. I have worked a lot of jobs in my life, and I've worked in a lot of like corporate jobs, and so there's always, you know, TED Talks and motivational speeches and trainings and things like that, leadership trainings, and they talk a lot about fear. And this silly little phrase, I don't know where I picked it up, but it's probably the title of someone's book or training or something, but it's feel the fear and do it anyway. And that has been a mantra for me at certain times in my life, because there's times where fear can almost become overwhelming to the point where you become unable to do anything, to move forward. You just become stuck, right? And that expression, feel the fear and then do it anyway, is saying, like, it's normalizing that fear. It's okay to feel fear. People feel it all the time, but it's what you do with that. If you let it just stop you, then that is not a good thing, obviously. But if you feel it, but you say, okay, I'm still going to do what I want. I'm still going to go for my goals. I'm still going to work really hard. I'm still going to manifest everything that it is that I want to have in my life. Then you are more powerful than your fear. Okay? How many times in your life have you been afraid of something only to realize that once you are around it or in it or whatever, you feel like, oh, that wasn't that big of a deal. I didn't need to be that afraid of it. And that's this Devil card reversed. You don't need to be afraid of it, because it's going to be a much easier decision than what you are making it out to be. Okay? I feel like you need to take some deep breaths, Pisces, and learn how to just kind of accept and go with the flow. Let's pull out another oracle card here from this deck. What else do we have for Pisces, May 30th through June 30th, 2024? Okay, we have the Void. The Void is this opportunity to start over. It's like the Fool card, or it's essentially, it's the ether. It's starting off with, there's nothing, and out of nothing, you can create anything. It's this new moon energy where anything is possible. You can call in anything you want. And it's this beautiful ability to really alchemize whatever it is in your life that you're wanting to manifest. It's coming for you. This number one, it's like, hey, we're going for it. And it's all going to be a-okay. All right, let's get some more cards for you. Okay, so we have Take a Break and Minnetonka. Alrighty, so taking a break. You are losing sleep over this decision. Okay? You are struggling with this fear. So it's time to take a break. This says a life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. So I do feel like there's something going on. I do feel like it's probably work-based. It's so weird. I've been getting a lot of the readings this month have been like work-related, career-related, but take a break. So can you take a few days off work? Do you have PTO? Can you take an emotional break where you're like, you know what, this week I'm not going to give any of my energy to anything that is outside of my specific job duties. I just need to take an emotional break. Do you need to take more breaks during the day? Are you using like your 15-minute breaks? But I do feel like taking breaks and resting is very important for you, because you have not been resting well because of this fear and worry and anxiety that you've been feeling, Pisces. The other card that you got is the Minnetonka card. And this is, I love this card. So this card, I resonate with this. Let me explain to you what this kind of talks about. So there is this idea that we we don't come from this earth, right? So either we're star seeds, we come from somewhere else, we're spiritual beings, whatever your belief system is. We typically believe that our energy doesn't necessarily start here on earth, but it starts in the spiritual realm. So there's this concept or idea that for some people, they can feel very lonely here on earth during their lifetime. They can feel like they don't quite fit in. They're longing for something, but they don't know what it is they're longing for. It's something that they don't know, but like you seek it out, but you don't know what it is, but you're like, I'll know it when I find it. And it's this feeling, I believe, of longing for home from where we came from. So I'm wondering, Pisces, if you're struggling, because we know Pisces are, they're sensitive, they're intuitive. We have a lot of Pisces are psychic or have psychic abilities. And so you might be feeling, on top of everything else that's happening, okay, you might be feeling this innate sense of longing or loneliness. And I think that that's just a normal part of the human condition, but being able to see it, identify it, and label it, I think very much helps when we feel that way. So it's this feeling of just, I want this feeling of home, but I don't know what home is or where home is. Well, it's because our home isn't here. Our home is in the spiritual realm. But we've chosen to come here and to live this life and have this experience, this human experience, so that we can learn things. Okay, we choose to come here. And so just know that you might be feeling that way and it might be causing sensitivities. But I do believe that you are going to absolutely be okay. There's like no doubt in my mind. But just think of this to help you put things in perspective when you might be feeling that way, a little bit disconnected or like you don't belong. Because it could just be this feeling of just wanting to return to home. Okay. So I do think that that's kind of a normal thing, but I don't think we talk about it. So, so many people on this earth walk around, they feel so lonely, so lonely. And it's because, in my opinion, my little beliefs, we all are one. We come from the same energy. So when we detach and we are just having this human experience, and we're just one little part of the universe, it feels very lonely because we're used to being connected to everything and everyone. But you can remind yourself that even though you're separated and you're having this human experience, you are still connected. You just can't feel it like you could before. Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully I didn't lose too many of you on that. Okay, I want to switch back to tarot, and let's just get some, let's just flip some cards and see what we get, okay? We're just kind of wrapping the reading up, but I feel like we're not done, so I want to get some more messages out. Bottom of the deck energy, 3 of Wands. This is being proud. This is like looking out and saying, you know what? Yeah, like I did that. I accomplished that. So I do feel like at the end of the month, you're going to have this energy of, yeah, look at this. This is all my hard work. And you are going to deserve 3333 on the timer, by the way. And we had 33 here. So look for 33s. Oh, actually, you know what? I just got a book and it has numbers in it. It's The Power of Numbers. Let's look up 33 here really quick and see what 33 is in this book. Okay. So for 33, number 33 is the last of the non-reducing numbers. It blends creativity, courage, and criticism. Let's see. Number 33 uses creativity to relate to others. When we create, we're essentially asking everyone to see the world through our eyes for a moment. Putting your work out there takes guts, and creating of any kind involves an act of imagination as well as an act of production. But unless we create for ourselves alone, creating also requires an act of compassion. So it's a number of creativity. So are you a creative person who's doing work that is not fulfilling that passion? Is there something else you could be doing to tap into that? Okay. But we had that, oh my gosh, you guys. Okay. So we have the 33 here, the 3333 on the timer, and then the 3 of Wands was on the bottom of the deck too. Emperor energy. This is, father energy, loving energy. It's firm. It's structure. Okay. Any final cards? The star. Oh, the star card is like, make a wish upon a star. Your dreams are coming true. You have these amazing, abundant blessings that are coming through for you during this time. I do feel like the end of this month is going to be just such a beautiful time for you because you're going to have moved through this. I also believe that this is end of a cycle. So something new is going to be starting at the end of June 30th. So whatever cycle that you're in, I feel like it is going to be closing up, or it's going to be the end of that cycle from May 30th to June 30th, 2024. And then once that cycle ends, your manifestations are going to be coming through. You're going to have your wishes fulfilled. The Hermit card asks that you go within. So you're going to go within and do some self-reflection. And that's what we were talking about with the King of Swords as well. Self-reflection allows you the opportunity to get really quiet and to see what it is inside of you that you desire, what's going to fulfill you. Okay. And it's very interesting because you have this Hermit card, and this Hermit's going within, but they've got their beautiful little star that's guiding their way. Okay. Their star is in their lantern, and they're using that to guide their way. And then here we are now, the star has come out. The wish has been fulfilled. This is just, it's such a beautiful little reading here with the Hermit and the star. And then we have, again, the Nine of Swords. Quit losing sleep and stressing out, Pisces. What is going on, you guys? Okay? When you're feeling like this, go within yourself. I feel like these need to be like flipped. So when you're feeling like this, take the time to go within yourself, meditate, spend time doing some self-reflection, so that then you can go towards your goals. I feel like you need to get your goals in sight. Maybe you've lost sight of what it is that you're wanting to focus on. And this might be a good reminder, Pisces, that, hey, it's time to regain the vision of what it is that you are, that you want to manifest. What are you working towards? Okay. Ace of Cups reversed could be a block in your creativity. So that's what we were talking about with the creativity. I do feel like you are perhaps an artist and you might be feeling a block. Maybe you're doing some very analytical work or work that's not artistic at all. And so you're struggling. Okay. And that's why you're having this block. But it's about going within yourself to find the answers and relying on your own critical thinking. These are going to be your keys to get you through this time. Okay, Pisces, I hope that this was helpful. If this reading resonated with you, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Also, if you have not yet subscribed, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you would like to be notified of when I upload new content, also hit the little notification bell. I offer private readings. If you are interested in booking a private reading, please visit my website at www.bobbiereads.com. Thank you so much for spending some time with me and trusting me to do your reading, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.